Welcome to Run It, a monthly series where a group of us running bloggers and coaches share our tips and tricks on our monthly topic. This month we are taking you on our Rave run, our favourite places to run where we live, and I'm introducing you to the Marsh, Billings, Rockefeller National Historic Park, which is a mouthful. It's in Woodstock, Vermont, where I moved just a few months ago, and I've been exploring the trails there ever since. So one of my favourite parts of the trails in this park is the climb up Faulkner Trail to the top of Mount Tom. Mount Tom is about 1,350 feet in elevation. So it's a nice climb. It's a pretty steady climb. The trail is wide. It's well maintained. There are lots of switchbacks, so there are some twists and turns all the way up or down the mountain, depending on which way you're running. And the trails stay pretty cool in the summertime thanks to the tree cover, which is nice. Once you get closer to the top of Mount Tom, as you can see here, the trail gets a little more technical, and there are these steel wire handrails which assist you. And definitely towards the very top, there is some walking / climbing going on just to get over the rocks to the very top of the peak. The view from the top is really pretty. It overlooks the village of Woodstock, and there are two really pretty lookouts where you can sit and just kind of enjoy the view after making that climb. And in winter, there's an evening star that's lit up, and you can see it from the village at night, which is really beautiful. I'm looking forward to seeing that in person this year. So from Mount Tom, there are wide carriageways that lead away on the other side of the mountain from the Faulkner Trail. And you're treated to these really pretty little views on your way to the Pogue, which is a small pond in the center of the park. The trails are open to hikers, runners, horses, as you can see here, and dogs on leashes. And there's at least one entrance where there are dog leashes available to borrow, which is a really nice touch. So the Pogue is a small man-made pond. It has a really easy running trail around the edge, which is just under a mile. I think it's something like 0.85 miles. But it's just a nice flat break after the Mount Tom climb, and it's always lovely to be running by water. You can't go swimming or wading or fishing in the Pogue, so it's really there just to enjoy the beautiful view. One of the other really lovely things about the national park is that there are excerpts and full poems by Robert Frost, which are scattered throughout the park. They're carved into wood or on signs, and coming across them is kind of like finding a little hidden treasure. And I've actually avoided the temptation of Googling exactly where I can find all the poetry excerpts in the park, because I'm kind of enjoying discovering them as I go. So the Faulkner Trail to Mount Tom and then down to a loop of the Pogue and back again is about a 6-mile run. But there are so many trails in this park. It would be really easy to turn this into a long trail run. And actually one of the first times I ran in the park, I ran up Faulkner Trail, and then I just kind of made my way through the park, around the Pogue, and round to the other side, and turned it into about a 10-mile out and back. It's very well marked, so you can go exploring without getting too lost, although I have definitely been able to do that a little bit on occasion. So for more information on the Marsh, Billings, Rockefeller National Historic Park, you can check out findfitday.com and also check out my fellow running bloggers' Rave runs. Thanks for visiting.